Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's one of my subscription boxes. It's the OK box for August to September 2023. So this is £15 per month on a rolling subscription basis, so you can cancel at any time. They do also have a facility to pause at the moment. So what happens is they'll send you an email before your payment is due, showing you what's in the box, and if you don't fancy the look of it, they'll let you hit a button to pause for that month. There's an offer at the moment for new subscribers to get their first box for £7.50 with the code 67beautybox. Details of this are on the website. And with this one, they start to distribute it on the 15th of the month, and then they'll do it into, I guess, around the 14th of the following month. So if you want to order this particular one, you'll have to do it before the middle of September. Otherwise, the next box will be out and that will be the one you get. But again, if you look on their website, you'll see which one it is you'll be ordering. In this box, they do put a couple of vouchers for the OK magazine. These have a value themselves of about £6.80, and that isn't taken into consideration in the overall value of the box. There's also a leaflet, a little one single page leaflet in here, which details a bit of info on the products, including individual pricing, and there's a QR code that takes you to their beauty box blog too. This month the box is worth over £95 and it's called the Golden Hour Edit. So let's get on and see what the first item is. It is by Esper and it's the Fruit Water Cleansing Gel. It's 30ml travel size. It's got an RRP of £10 and it is available on the brand's website at that price and size. And they say packed with a just juiced feeling of freshness that leaves skin feeling revitalised. This gently foaming cleansing gel wakes up the complexion and washes away everyday impurities with a vibrant infusion of bergamot and grapefruit waters that leave skin comfortably clean without feeling tight. The mild pH balanced clear gel to creamy foam formula helps remove traces of daily makeup and leaves the skin feeling purified. Gently exfoliating pineapple and pumpkin enzymes help refine the appearance of the skin, which, together with a splash of cooling cucumber and a shot of stimulating guarana, leaves the complexion feeling reinvigorated. So to use this, you mix a pea-sized amount into your palms with warm water to create a lather, gently massage over your face, neck and décolleté in light circular movements, rinse away with warm water, and you can use it morning and night. So I have given this one a go. I only got the box yesterday, so I used it last night and this morning. And although it's got gently exfoliating properties, it's not too harsh. So it really is gentle. There's no feeling of irritation or harshness when you're using it, which meant that I was quite comfortable using it at night and the following morning. So I'll show you what it looks like. Now, apologies, I've got a chip missing from the end of my nail polish on the one nail, which is really annoying because it takes ages to do your nails. And then what I normally do is do them on a day after I've done some housework. I did it the wrong way around, and when you do housework it tends to have a negative impact on my nails, unfortunately. Anyway, just ignore it, please. So this is what this looks like. It is a gel formula, as they say. And it's got a really nice fruity smell to it. It does remind me of a product that I had recently from Esper, which is their Overnight Glow Enzyme Peel product, which smells pretty much the same. And it has got those pineapple enzymes in it as too. And I think that's what you get from this one. It's very pineapple-y. Maybe a touch of the grapefruit as well, but definite pineapple for me. And what I'll do is, if I just give this a bit of a, you'll see it's already starting. This is without water. You'll start to see, hopefully. I don't know whether you can see. I can see that there's a kind of a lather appearing on there. But it smells fruity and lovely. It did a great job cleansing. My skin needs it at the moment. There's lots of plasterboard dust, which is horrendous stuff. I know everyone says you won't like that bit of it, but I didn't sort of think I'd mind too much, because I thought, well, I'm expecting it. I know everything in the house is going to get covered in dust and stuff. I didn't think about me, my face is in bits because of it. My hair yesterday at the end of sort of my second day of after washing was just thick. It just felt really thick with stuff. So I've had to wash it this morning. It's much better now, but my skin's taken a right battering. I'm going to have to sort that out somehow or another because it's just gone really, really dry again, like it used to be in the bad old days. So yeah, needs desperate help. But this I thought was a great one to get because it's going to wash away some of that dust and stuff, hopefully. And my skin did feel nice and clean and soft afterwards, so that was good. Now the next product again has got a little bit of an exfoliating property to it. It is the Doctor's Formula Power Actives Hyaluronic Serum. So this is 30 ml with a full size. It's a full size rather, with an RRP of £35, and it is available on the brand's website at that price. OK says everybody needs a good hyaluronic acid serum in their skincare routine. This hydrating hero ingredient benefits all skin types, drawing in moisture and plumping up parched complexions. There's a little citric acid in this serum too to brighten and smooth. And it targets moisture-lacking skin and the associated effects of dehydration, such as fine lines and wrinkles. It brightens dull and tired skin through gentle AHAs. It hydrates and enables the skin to attract and bind moisture. And plant and fruit extracts provide a rich source of antioxidants to soothe and calm skin. So you apply it every morning and evening to cleanse dry skin before applying your moisturiser. Warm 2 to 3 drops between the palms of your hands and gently smooth over your face, neck and décolleté. So I was a little bit concerned using 2 exfoliating products at the same time, but because they're both gentle, they were absolutely fine, even on my sensitive skin that tends to get irritated if I'm not careful. So this is what it looks like. It's in a little bottle with a pipette action. The formula, the liquid inside actually does look quite cloudy. Look, I don't know whether you can get that. I'm going to put it on my arm because I think it might froth up the cleanser. Otherwise, I should probably have gone and washed that off, but I will in a bit. So that's what it looks like there. And if you rub it in, actually it's frothing up anyway because of the cleanser on my hand. So that was not thought out well, was it? There's me thinking I'm being clever, but actually not. But it does rub in really nicely. And the only thing about this one, I do like this product. It does make your skin feel nice and soft afterwards, but I don't like the smell. And there was another similar one, I think, from Doctor's Formula recently that had a similar smell. There's something about it. I think it's meant to be perfumed and lovely and perfumed, but for me there's something a bit odd about it. I'm not sure what it is. It does leave, so it starts off slightly sticky, but that dries out quite quickly, and then it just leaves your skin feeling really, really soft and nice. So it's a great one for me. I love hyaluronic acid anyway. I've got one on the go at the moment. This has got a 6-month shelf life when it's open, so it will get used because I get through them quite quickly. I use hyaluronic acid morning and night. This one with its AHA properties as well, I don't know, I might start using it with one that I'm using at the moment and use them at different times. I'll have to have a think about it because some of the cleansers that I do have with exfoliating properties are stronger AHA, so I'm just thinking if I used those I wouldn't probably want to use this one, so I might have to combine it with the one I'm using at the moment and make sure that I use them in the best way for my skin. But now I can feel already silky soft feeling, but I can still smell that smell. It's just, I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. It's not me. Anyway, next item. I bet some people love it. The next item is by Dr. Botanicals, and it's the AO Aloe Vera Superfood Eye Serum. It's 15 mils. It's worth £24.99, and it is available on the brand's website at that price. And they say that this is designed to soothe, cool and hydrate the delicate eye area for plump, moisturised and healthy looking skin whilst you sleep. Aloe vera has excellent... I think I need to take a deep breath. I'm talking too quick again. Okay. Aloe vera has excellent water retention abilities and helps to improve skin texture through hydrating and soothing properties. OK says it's a great product to use for reducing redness and puffiness from hay fever. Now, I'll show you what it looks like and then tell you how to use it, but it's kind of similar to any eye product, really. It's in this little bottle. This one's a clear looking liquid. So you tap gently around your eye area morning and night after cleansing. They do say it can also be patted on over makeup to refresh patchy concealer, which is interesting to know. So I'll just put that on my arm there. So you pat it in. Now this one is interesting because it does have a real cooling effect, immediate cooling effect. So I imagine if you were suffering from, it's lathering up again. If you were suffering from puffy, hot, tired under eye area, it would do a really, really good job for you. It's kind of not one of my main concerns normally at the moment. Yeah, I need rehydrating, so I probably will actually use this for a few days to get myself back on track. But it's at that point then I might just pass it on to someone else, because I'll go back to my more eye creams that are targeting my fine lines, dark circles, that sort of thing. But if you are suffering from a dry eye area, I think this will do nicely. The only thing about this one is it does feel quite cool still, actually, where I've put it. I can feel where I've put it. The only thing about this one again is I don't like the smell. It's quite a strong smell. Almondy. It's almost like almond flavouring, or I get almonds there. And it's just slightly off-putting again. Don't know what it is with these smells, but slightly off-putting for me for some reason. So yeah, I don't think it's one. This is probably the one item in the box that I will be passing on, but mainly because it's just not what I need from an eye product, although I do this week, so it'll get a week's worth of use. Okay, the next item is by Beauty Kitchen, and it's the Seahorse Plankton and Really Radiant Moisturiser. 17 mils. OK says it's got an RRP of £12. Now, that's one. Normally with OK, their valuations I think are really spot on and really very accurate and good. This one I'm not quite so sure about, because 60 mils had an RRP of £24 on the brand's website, although it was, when I looked, it was out of stock. So it does sound like a slightly high valuation to me, because I would have thought that 30 mils would be £12, but I think this is 17 mils. So for me, that would be more, well, it just wouldn't be that much. Might be half of that again. But smaller is always more by comparison, and you've got to think of the packaging as well, which is rather cute. So I really don't know. OK says, or the brand says, this moisturiser does exactly what it says. It keeps skin looking radiant and renewed all day long. It keeps skin plump and hydrated, protects skin against daily pollution, a key factor in premature ageing. Includes organic shea and coconut oil to deeply nourish and soothe skin. Includes their signature blend of essential oils, and it's suitable for all skin types. So with this, you apply a small amount to your face, neck, décolletage, using a dab and pat method in circular motions. So I have given this a go. I actually wore it last night as a sort of night cream and today as a day cream. I think maybe at the moment I need something that is a little bit more moisturising. It did do a good enough job, and ordinarily it would be absolutely fine, but my skin is drying out because of what it's been subjected to. And I've actually got a dry patch. I haven't had a dry patch for literally a couple of years since I've started really getting into skincare, but I have. Today I've got a dry patch here, so don't look too close. But it did help, but it hasn't quite sorted it out. So I'm going to really do something intense. I'm not sure what yet tonight. I'm going to have a look through what I've got and work out what to use, just to give myself a real good burst of moisture tonight. However, this does do a nice job, and I think on any other time it would be absolutely fine. Now, it is a rather lovely little baby blue colour there, and it's quite a lightweight little cream. Let's put it on the arm. So I have got this on under my makeup. It's done an okay job, but like I say, my skin's not great, so it's not the best looking at the moment, I don't think, under makeup. So the smell of this, again, I've got a slight issue with. Again, it's not a horrendous smell, but there's something in there. There's a certain ingredient that I know that I smell sometimes in the Balance Me products as well, and a couple of other brands use it that I don't like, and it's in this. I don't know what it is, because there is a nice delicate smell to it too that I do like. It's just that there's this little background note in there that I'm not keen on. I'd love to know what that is. But yeah, I'm happy to have it, get my skin back on track, and then I'll give it a go and then use it up then, I think, because it was decent enough. It just had so much to contend with today that I don't think it, I don't think it can at the moment. I need to really sort myself out. Okay, the next item is, the one good thing though is I finally understand, these products that say against pollution and the sort of daily aggressors. I know what they mean now. I do, my poor skin. Anyway, finally, you get this. I'm wiping my arm in readiness for something, which you'll see in a minute. It is the Makeup Revolution Soph Mini Spice eyeshadow palette. Actually, I'm just going to check what it is, because one bit says Mini Spice and I'm sure the other bit says Sunset, so I'll be back in a second. It is Mini Spice. I don't know where I think because the description did mention about sunset inspired colours, but I've slightly changed that because it was confusing me. So this is what it looks like. An OK says from Makeup Influencers Soph's collection. Oh, I didn't tell you how much it was. It's got an RRP of £8, although I did look on the Revolution website. It's currently available for £4 on there if you just fancied the palette on its own. OK says from Makeup Influencers Soph's collection with Revolution, this 8-piece palette is perfect for nailing the golden hour inspired look. There are 6 matte and 2 foil powders. Keep it casual with the caramels and browns. Actually, I'm going to open it up now and just show you what it looks like. I'll be back in a sec. Actually, I just want to check something. Sorry about that. I just wanted to check it was still available on the Revolution's website, just in case it wasn't, because that would be annoying if I said that and it wasn't. So this is what it looks like. And if you open it up, now there is a mirror in the top. I've put a couple of post-it notes on so it doesn't dazzle you too much. That's what the colours are like inside. So OK says keep it casual with the caramels and browns, or amp up the glam with the glitters and bold tones. Lightweight and travel friendly. The soft velvety powders are easy to blend, highly pigmented and suits all skin tones. And they say to apply using brushes or fingers. So I have used some of these colours on my eyes today, and they are that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. So I'm going to show you what they look like on my arm first of all. So we'll start off with this one here. So this one is kind of silvery silvery shimmery looking. Then we'll go with the gold one. That's a lovely gold colour, isn't it? Then we're going to go with the yellow one. So ignore my chipped fingernail. And then this sort of peachy orangey one. And finally, the rather lovely red one. So those are the colours I've got on today. How I've done them then. The silver one, well, I did try to put that in sort of towards the corner of my eye, but I must admit, because my eyes are older, some of the shimmers don't come out as evenly, shall we say, as other ones. So that didn't work too well. I had to combine it with a very light pale gold shimmer that I've got in another palette, which is the one I normally use. So that's sort of on there. Then this one I did put in the middle of my eye and then blend it through. Then yellow, orange and red. Then went sort of from there, almost layered up on one another but slightly over, and then blended together. So I don't know whether you can see. I normally always use yellow and orange, actually, these two sorts of colours on my eyes anyway. So really it was just a case of adding the red and seeing if it worked. And I think it did work really nice. It's quite a tropical feeling I felt when I was putting it on. So I've had to blend in really well, because that's how I do with my eyes these days, you know. Needs a lot of work, a lot of blending, but I like it. I like them a lot. I'm really pleased with this palette. I always moan about getting neutrals and boring colours. You can't say they're boring colours this time, so very pleased with that. So that is the end of the box. So you've got 5 products this time. Esper, lovely cleanser, really like it. Smells really nice and fruity, perfect for me at the moment. I think I do need a lot of help getting that stuff out of my skin at the end of the day. Hopefully it won't be as bad from now on. The plaster has been today, so hopefully I think there's a bit more of that to be done next week, and then there is a little bit more of old stuff to come off. So again, it will happen again, but only maybe a couple more weeks of that, and then I can really start getting my skincare back on track. But it's okay, it's temporary, isn't it? And I've got enough products that should be able to sort me out. Then we had the hyaluronic acid product, which has as well got the AHAs in it. Again, gentle AHAs, exfoliating action with this one. My skin here felt really lovely and soft afterwards, so happy with that. Just wish it didn't smell the way it does, but that's just personal taste. I don't know what it is it smells of, but it reminds me of something that I'm not overly keen on. Then the eye product, which I will be using just this next week, I think, because I think it might help me out. Then I'll probably be passing it on to someone else, because it's not a long-term general concern of mine, hydrating my eye area. Then we've got the little moisturizer, which is ordinarily I think would be absolutely fantastic. I just need something really heavy duty moisturising at the moment, probably some kind of face mask really, which I need to look and see what I've got and what's going to be best to use. And then finally the rather lovely palette, which I absolutely love. So not a bad box, is it, from Oka? I love it when they put makeup in. Any box that puts makeup in I'm happy with, to be honest with you. So I think everything's gone in my throat now as well. I hope you enjoyed that video. Now I'm not going to be able to do any more this weekend. It's a bit full on again for me. It's Saturday. I'm losing track of time as well. It's Saturday today. I might be able to do one in the week because I have got a week off work, but it is mainly to do other things. that are not beauty related, unfortunately. But I'll try and do that because I have got my cohorted box still to do. Thing is, that's very much skincare. I have tried out all the products, so I kind of know what I'm going to say. I might not be using them between now and then. I'll see how I get on. I've just got to sort myself out. But I'll see. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I will film it definitely, and get that to you hopefully later on this week. But apart from that, everything's going quite well. Just very busy and trying to sort things out, and with the house, it's the house at the moment. So, and trying to keep on top of cleaning it and cleaning things up and sorting myself out and all that sort of thing. But all is okay at the moment, thankfully. Summer is being as wonderful as she always is. My gorgeous girl. I love that dog. I love them both very, very much. But obviously with the scare we had with Summer recently, the love I've got for her is just, and for Snowy. But, you know, you just don't want to lose your pets, do you? That's the worst thing about having a pet, is the thought that you're going to lose them. It's horrendous. But I think having them still outweighs not having them and not having that, I think. Anyway, what else is there? Weight loss. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not noticing massive changes, but there's definite changes. Steady progress, shall we say, slowly but surely, steady progress. And that is what everyone always says is the best way to do it, and that is true. That's probably about it. I don't think there's anything much else exciting going on in my life, unfortunately. So that's it. I tend to just update you on the 3 things all the time: Summer, the house, and my weight loss. But anyway, I hope wherever you are, you're having a fabulous time. Life is treating you well. Here in the UK, we are due some nice, fine weather, which is unusual. So I'm going to try and make the absolute most of that and get out in it as much as I can. Do walking. That's the other thing I was doing that's kind of dried up completely lately. I suppose mainly I haven't got the time to do it so much, but I really need to make the effort and get out there. Because apart from giving Snowy a daily walk, it's not really happening. Summer, obviously, we've tried, but I think we've given up for a bit again because she's not up to that yet. But yeah, so I need to get out and do more walking, which I am determined to do. Maybe I'm going to do some this week. Anyway, in the meantime, sending you loads and loads of love, positive energy, lots and lots and lots of that. I've got, ignore all the eyeshadow on my fingers, and send you positive energy and bits of eyeshadow. And hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon. Take lots and lots and lots of care of yourselves. Bye-bye.